from the light. Secrets buried in the coldest ground. We're digging deep where the truth is found. Daphne's case files, we're breaking the chain. Justice rising, no more pain. Evil's end, the final call. Behind the lies, we'll expose it all. Whispers echo in the darkened halls. Faint confessions on the paper walls. Every victim deserves their say. We're here to chase the night away. Daphne's case files, we're breaking the chain. Justice rising, no more pain. Evil's end, the final call. Behind the lies, we'll expose it all. Unseen crimes, they thought they'd won, but the fight for truth has just begun. Every clue, every trace, bringing evil face to face.
Hello and welcome back to Daphne's Case Files. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. We will be going over a very sad story. I have found out some information about Dr. Tepe and his wife, Monique, and the beloved couple. You know, they were found fatally shot in their home on December 30th. They had two young children in the home that were unharmed. Ages 1 and 4, you guys, were found safe and unharmed inside the home. And there was no forced entry, but there was bullet casings found. There is a person of interest. I've got some really good information to show you guys today. So stay tuned for this packed filled live. So welcome in, everybody. I'm going to welcome in everyone, and then we're going to jump right into it. I put their picture up here on screen. It's just a travesty what happened to them. Hello, Peacemaker. Good to see you. I'm glad that you are here. Hello, Angel Wings. Hello, Kim. Hello. Thank you for being here. Kelly. Hello, my dear. Good to see you. Robin Groom. Hello. Thank you for being here. Linda. Hello. Thank you. And Miss Sherry Lynn, hello, thank you. Deborah, thank you. Going up, hi Angel Wings, good to see you. Robin Edwards, hello, good to see you. Appreciate you. Mod Squad, I like that. Linda B, hello so much. Trina Kent, hello. I'm out, hello, good to see all of you. If I missed you, hello, I appreciate all of you for being here. I want to jump right into this. Hello, Sherry and HG. Good to see you, and Deborah. Thanks for being here. Let's jump right in. So this is a photo of the couple and their two young children, right? I want to just push this because there was no forced entry at all. So that has to tell us that someone had to have known the code to get in their home. So could it be somebody that was close to them? It sure sounds like it to me. I think it's somebody that they knew, to tell you the truth. Just my opinion on the whole thing. I want to bring you over to something really quick. So check this out. I actually found some interesting things. There's a homicide report, right? Now I do want to say this video is not made for children. This is made for adults only. All right, so this is a homicide report for their community crime map. And you could see here that on 12/29, right? And it states it was at 10 o'clock, at 10 o'clock p.m. So that's something new, right? So why this is important is because of the timeline. And we're going to get into that in just a moment. So just keep that in the back of your head. Let's go ahead and start with the timeline. And give me 1 second, you guys. Let me get rid of that and go over to our next screen. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. It's so good to see all of you. So I just want to read this over. And I just want to go over the basic info right here before we get into everything. So on December 30th, 2025, at approximately 10:04 a.m., right? So 10:04 a.m. is when the police officers were dispatched. But we just saw on the crime line there that they're saying it was like around 10 p.m. Columbus Police Patrol officers were dispatched to the 1400 block of North 4th Street for a well-being check. The officers arrived at the scene and located 2 adult victims. Mr. Spencer Tepe and his wife Monique Tepe suffered apparent gunshot wounds. Both victims were pronounced deceased at 10:11 a.m. The Columbus Division of Police Homicide Unit is asking that anyone who may have a video or photographs other digital evidence related to this incident, including suspicious individuals or vehicles from December 30th, right, between 12 a.m. and 9 a.m. in the area bordered by Summit Street, east boundary to North Grant Ave, west boundary, and East 7th Avenue, south boundary to East 11th Avenue, north boundary. Use the attached QR code to upload that evidence to assist with the investigation, and the submission may remain anonymous, and no account is required. So look at them, such a happy couple. Well, who would have done such a horrible act? Hi, Linda. Good to see you. Hi, Remy Stuff. Good to see you. Who would have done such a horrible act? Did you know? Now, they have ruled out the S word. I'm just going to say the S word. They have ruled that out, right? Because at first I'm like, did the wife do this? And then she, you know what I mean? Did you know that dentists have one of the highest S rates, or did? They're still up there, right? Did you know that? I didn't know that until about 6 months ago. I don't even know how I found that out, but it popped up somewhere when I was like searching. And I was like, oh my goodness. And then I thought, well, maybe this is what happened. Yeah, Ash Cash, it does sound like it's somebody that they know or knew. Now, I know some were saying that it could be like someone that owned the home prior. Now, we have to look at the date too. It was right before New Year's Eve. Were they planning a New Year's party? Did they have someone come in that may have been like decorating, like going to decorate for New Year's Eve or do music or something like that? Were they planning any kind of party? Were they planning any kind of moving or anything like that? That's something, the police obviously have to look into. Let me go over here. We're going to go over this. And then I have a video that I want you guys to hear too. So it's just things you got to look at, right? Who have they been in contact with? I have the 911 calls. And man, there were several 911 calls. And we'll go over that in just a moment too. But first I want to bring all this to your attention. Like I said, I have an action-packed video, you guys. So yeah, jealous coworker, an ex maybe. Yeah, I was thinking an ex too. It has to be somebody that knew the code to get in. Now, there was rumors that their garage was broken into, prior, like a couple weeks prior to this happening. But you got to think about it, like, right? So you could tell the husband was the main focus here because he had more bullet wounds, right? And the wife had one. So that's why I thought maybe it was like you know what I mean? I got to maneuver my chair real quick. So the S word, you know what I'm saying? That's what I thought it was. But they ruled that out. They said it wasn't that. So, someone has been obsessively watching their wedding videos since December. Are you serious? Oh, wow. So I wonder if it could have been someone like an ex-girlfriend, but it looks like we'll go over to the video, the surveillance that was put up. That looks like a man walking, right? That looks like a man walking in the surveillance. Yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting. So I want to just read over some of the stuff, you guys, and then we're gonna cut right into the videos. I got the most like updated stuff within the past like 20 minutes. Goes on to say the Columbus, Ohio community is in shock after the senseless murders of Dr. Spencer Tempe and his wife Monique, described by family as warm, welcoming, and devoted parents. Their lives were abruptly cut short just 1 month shy of their 5th wedding anniversary. And Remy, and you say someone was obsessively watching their wedding video, which their wedding anniversary was coming up. Their 5th wedding anniversary is coming up, and someone was obsessively watching their wedding video. Wow. A jilted lover ex. And that makes me wonder, like, how long has the husband owned the home, or was it the wife's home? Has this person been in the home before? Because if it's an ex, right? And that's what it kind of looks like. If it's an ex, then you would think that they would have the code to get in. But and what about cameras? Was there any Ring doorbell cameras? Was there any kind of other cameras that they could have had on there? Now, some of the phone calls that were made too were quite interesting, the 911 calls. We're going to listen to that as well. So, yeah, that is definitely quite strange. It goes on to say their children, a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old, were found safe but orphaned by this horrific act. You can hear them in the 911 call screaming. It is so sad. It's so sad because they don't know what's going on, you know? Tonight, we delve into the details of a case that has left family members heartbroken beyond words as they search for answers and justice. So, this is a short timeline. I just want to go over it with you before we delve into the video footage. So, 2 a.m., this is on December 30th, and this is the day, like the day of the discovery. 2 a.m. to 5 a.m., this 3-hour window is the crucial time frame in which detectives believe that their unaliving occurred on the 2nd floor of their residence in Columbus, Ohio. A person of interest was captured on video walking in a nearby alley during this time. It goes on to say approximately 9 a.m., Spencer Tempe fails to show up at work at his Athens-based dental office, which was it's like he never, you know what I mean? It's his office. He shows up all the time. It's very highly unlikely for a dentist who owns their own practice to not show up, not call, right? And I know some people are like, well, why is there so many coworkers calling and stuff like that? Well, probably because they had a scheduled surgery or extraction or something. And it's very unlikely for him to just not call and no show, right? So they probably thought maybe he got into an accident, like car accident or something. You just don't know. So at 9:03 a.m., Spencer's employee, Mark Valrose places the first 911 call requesting a welfare check for the family due to the unexplained absence. 9:22 a.m., a police officer arrives at the home for a wellness check but leaves after receiving no answer at the door. Shortly before 10 a.m., friends and coworkers of the Tempes arrive at the home to check on them. That's some really good friends, you guys. That's some really good friends and coworkers. So it goes on to say at 9:58 a.m. and between 3 a.m., multiple frantic 911 calls are placed by the friends and coworkers, first reporting hearing children crying inside and then seeing Spencer's body within the home. So, and this was on the second floor. So I'm kind of trying to figure out how they were able to see on the second floor, but maybe there's stairs or something. It goes on to say just after 10 a.m., police and paramedics return to the scene and find Spencer and Monique Tempe dead from their shot wounds. Their two young children, aged 1 and 4, are found unharmed in the home. And then it goes on to say December 31st, homicide investigations officially underway. Police state no signs of forced entry were found and no weapon was recovered at the scenes, ruling out a murder or the S word. January 2nd, police narrow their request for public assistance regarding surveillance footage and specific to 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. window on December 30th. Whew. So they are really working on this, you guys. What happened? You don't want to. It's heartbreaking and no one can get them at first. Yeah, I don't know which one of them exactly find weird, but the man that called 911, I agree, Ash Cash. The man that called the 911, yeah, I'll tell you which one. There was one in Florida, but was it him or there was another? I don't know. His voice just sounded odd. Yeah, awesome friends though. Like seriously. Does it have I'm not sure if the back door has a code or not. I'm only about an hour and a half from where I live to Columbus, and he went to Mason High School, which is only like 25 minutes from where I live now. Oh, wow. So it's close to home. It's on the 911 dispatch. Yeah, I have it. I swear this morning I saw a headline that said that when I went back, I couldn't find it. I mean, don't hold me to my word. All right, let me finish this and we are going to go over there, you guys. It goes on to say that on January 5th, the police release a grainy surveillance footage of a person of interest walking in an alley near the Tempe home during the critical time frame, urging the public to help with identification. I've got a clear version of it too, and I know Justin showed a really clear version of it last night. As of January 6th, a suspect has not been identified, and the police are actively following up on numerous tips from the community. Okay, so let's get out of here. We are going to go listen to this 911 call in just a moment. Let's check this out first, though. Let's see here. 1 second, you guys. So this is the actual, it looks like a guy. I just call it a guy. And I'm going to add it to stage. Now, this is the video of the surveillance. I'm just going to make this a little bit larger, and then we're going to go to the 911. All right, just want to start here.
But let's take a look at this. This is a person of interest. Again, it's...
You could tell it's a man, right? You could tell it's a man by the way they walk. And they're wearing like muck boots, it looked like. I mean, I have muck boots. Like a lot of us have muck boots, like those rubber boots, right? And you could just tell it's a man walking.
Dark, it's cold, hands in pockets, hood on, hat, hunched over. But is that purposeful?
See how he must know the area or something, because it looks like he's grabbing his hood right through here to pull it down more in front of him. So it makes me wonder. Yeah, it definitely looks like a man to me, you guys. Sorry, I was reading your comment. You got socks for Christmas? So it definitely looks like a man. I think we can all agree on that. Let's look.
Is the head down purposeful, knowing that there's cameras everywhere?
There you
that
go.
You don't want to be seen?
Watch.
Well, this person has now been seen, and I'm wondering if anyone would recognize the person with that type of a walk. those type of clothes, who might be in that area, they need to come forward.
He's definitely got some kind of like boot cut jeans on. You can tell, like boot cut jeans. And, you know, I can't tell his age, obviously, but from the way he's walking, he's probably between like 30 and probably 45. He doesn't really have a limp or anything to me.
This is a person of interest, needs to be spoken to. Maybe 100% innocent,
Right here.
maybe 100% guilty, or may have some information that could help investigators. Speaking of investigators, let me bring in a special guest, former homicide detective, more than 20 years working homicides and high profile.
All right. I just wanted to play that for you. Now, the time alone is sus. Yes, exactly. I want to bring you over to the 911 call, and then we'll finish with this in just a second. Give me one moment to pull this up. Oops. All right. There we are. Okay, YouTube, where are you? All right. So let's pull this up, and give me a sec. Let me remove this one. Okay. How is everybody doing today? Staying warm? We're actually supposed to have a heat wave. We're going to get up to like 50 degrees, you guys, here in a couple days. I'm like, whoa. And then it'll get cold again, right? Like, just. All right, here we go. Here's the 911 call. Let me pull this up and make it a little bit, well, there's really nothing to watch. It's just to listen to. All right, let me add it here so you can see it. All right, 911 call. All right, I'm going to make sure the volume is up. If you guys, yeah, I know, up to 50. Daphne, check your email. Okay, give me just a second. I'm going to play this 911 call, and then I will check the email. All right, let me do this. And I'm just going to.
Now, what's changed since the last person I talked to?
There's a body. There's a body.
There's a body inside?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on one second. Let me get you on the line with the medic, okay? Stay on the line.
Columbus Police, Tech 107.
Yes, I would like to ask for a wellness check on an individual at their home.
Where are you calling from?
Well, I'm currently in the state of Florida. I'm on vacation, but this individual, Spencer, works with me, and he did not show up to work this morning, and we cannot get a hold of him or his family.
He didn't show up to work?
Wow.
Correct.
Okay. Does he have medical problems or?
No, and he's been reliable, and we cannot get in touch with him, his wife, his family, anybody that lives in that house.
So
There's
you're
2
in
kids in the
Florida.
home. I'm in Florida. I own the business. I was informed by my employees that he was not at work, and he runs the office.
So did you receive information that he may have been involved in an accident or?
No, ma'am. I just know that he is the most, he is always on time, and he would contact us if there was any issues whatsoever. And I just don't know how else to say this. We're very, very concerned because this is very out of character. And we can't get in touch with his wife, which is probably the more concerning thing.
Okay. We will send somebody over as soon as we have an officer available, okay?
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, what's the emergency there, police or medical?
Maybe both, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of doing the
We
wellness.
had a call out there. They knocked on the front door and back door multiple times, and there was no answer.
Yeah, no answer. I can hear kids inside, and I swear I think I heard one yell, but we can't get in. At this point, I don't know if I need to break the door in or just get in the house or.
Okay, I got to ask you guys a question. Yeah, the one in Florida, right? So he says he's in Florida, he's on vacation or something. Now the first guy I don't know. There's something about the first guy that's hi Violet, good to see you. The first guy gives me vibes. I don't know. Maybe it's nothing. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'm gonna pull up an email in just a minute too. Yes, Peacemaker, I agree. Check. Yeah, I agree. She was. It was like, you're the blah blah caller again, right? Yeah. I'm jealous of anybody over 10 degrees. Yes. The first guy is really sus to me. And for someone to be that crazy to be watched, if it is the same person, and what if it's the same person that was watching the wedding video over and over? They would be sick enough to make that call. Listen to this.
What?
Okay, were you out there when the police was out there?
I wasn't. I just got here about 5 minutes ago.
Okay, we'll send them back out to you.
Okay, thanks.
Bye. Okay, what's the emergency there?
Our boss did not report to work. We haven't been able to get a hold of him for 3 hours. We are on site and we can hear.
Okay, I just talked to somebody there.
Rude.
Okay, I'm just making sure somebody called.
Yeah, I just got a call from somebody and set it back up for
Okay.
dispatch.
Okay.
Are you there because you're not showing that you're at the
No, I'm
station?
en route there.
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Cam, C-A-M.
Okay, I'll let him know.
Okay, thank you so much.
Bye. We got several calls on that. What's changed since the last person I talked to?
There's a body.
There's a body inside?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me get you on the line with the medic, okay? Stay on the line.
Is it a cat? Oh no, that's the baby's crying. It sounded like a cat at first. Listen. Sorry, I'm like. Babies. Oh.
Oh my God.
All right, I mean, what's going on there?
There's a body. Our friend wasn't answering his phone. We just did a lot of shit. We just came here, and he appears dead.
Okay.
There's blood. He's laying next to his bed, off of his bed, and there's blood. I can't get closer to see more than that.
Okay, so you can tell he's obviously not breathing or anything.
Yeah.
Is it like kind of like huddle, like, you know, does he look like?
It doesn't look puddled. I can't look.
Okay. All right. I understand. Okay. And then when was the last time somebody spoke to him?
Yesterday, I suppose.
Yesterday. Okay.
Yeah.
How old is he?
37.
37. Okay. Is he like a drug user or anything like that?
No.
Okay. All right. Just that's a real young age.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. All right. We're on our way.
Okay, and he is a friend of yours, or you work with him?
Yeah. He's a friend. Yeah.
Okay, we do have officers responding there. Do you know if he's been ill or anything like that?
No, I was just with him yesterday.
Okay. Do you know if he does drugs or anything?
No.
Okay. All right. We'll just talk to the officers when they get there, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh wow. What about
Rob Misla.
I hate how my YouTube goes to a different video right after. Let's see here. 1 second. I want to show this email. So what do you guys think? Yes, there's 186 watching as of now. Please hit that thumbs up. It is awful. And yes, I agree. She needs a lesson in speaking to somebody. You can tell her tone changed when he said there's a body, right? Hi, Shan. Good to see you. Good to see you. You can hear her tone change. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to make it more subtle, right? So I want to bring this up real quick. This is just devastating. So Deb just sent me this. And this is the owner, right? You said this is the owner, Deborah? 1 second. All right, let's bring that. There's so many. Okay. You said this was the owner, Deborah? Here. It is very awful. 1 second. Let's see. Time change. Yes, but one change because she realized exactly. It's a work colleague. Okay. Work colleague. Okay. Oh yeah, I see right here. Athens Dental Depot. To our patient community, it is with heavy hearts that we share the sudden passing of our dear colleague and friend, Dr. Spencer Tepe, and well as his wife, Monique. He will be deeply missed by our team and many patients he cared for over the years. Our thoughts and sincerest condolences are with the family and loved ones during this difficult time. And look at the photo that he used. It's a wedding photo. That is strange. I think, yeah, she should have, like, when that many people are calling in, like, come on, you know what I mean? It's an urgency. I find it very odd. And that guy, right? And this is speculation, only speculation. This guy in the photo, his body type kind of looks like, you know what I mean? Why would he use, well, not this guy. This is the husband, stupid. But why would he use the freaking photo, right? Hi, they only Lolo. Good to see you. Like, why would they? Because we just heard that somebody's been listening to their wedding video over and over and over again. That is freaking weird. And then to use this photo, wow, guys, there's definitely something up. Definitely. Yeah, I agree that it's somebody that they know. That's usually how it works, right? Yeah, look at the gait of his feet. Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow. And this is Mark Valrose. And Maggie. Wow. That's freaking weird, the wedding thing. In my opinion, the guy that is walking in the alleyway could be the suspect. He doesn't look to be that old. Yeah, I agree. Like 30s to 50 at the most. Yeah, Deborah, I'm going to look into this. This is Dr. Mark Belrose, the owner of the practice. He has the same freaking body type. Did he posted this photo with that with this right here, or is this separate? I'm going to have to look that up. I'm definitely going to have to look that up. Wow. It has to be somebody that they knew. Somebody that they trusted, because if the home wasn't broken into, you guys, it makes no sense, right? And somebody was saying, oh, well, it could have been somebody that owned the home before or whatever. Well, who's just going to go back to their old house and do that? It must be separate. Okay. Because I was like, that's really strange. The feet are turned in like the guy walking on the street. Absolutely. Yes. Pigeon-toed. Maggie and his wife are also in dental. I wonder if something was going on. Like, were they selling the dental practice? You know what I mean? Something like that. Because what are motives, right? What are motives to do something to a husband and wife? And it was obviously directed at the husband because he had way more shots to him than his wife had one. No, they said nothing taken from the house or anything. So that's just so strange to me. I do want to pull this up real quick. Why I'm going to look more into this. Yes, yeah, money. Yeah, absolutely, Shannon. Money is a motive always, and jealousy, right, is a motive as well. This is horrible. All right, I want to play the rest of this video that I was just playing, and it just came up not too long ago. This is by Court TV. Let me put their thing up here 1 second. Okay. And hit this. Give me 1 second, you guys.
Their personalities bigger than life, and a couple starting a family in Columbus, Ohio. He's a dentist. She's a stay-at-home mom with the two little ones, and they've got what seems from the outside to be this amazing life, this journey that they're beginning, right? And it's the holiday season. And then the tragic scene inside of their home. Mom dead. Dad dead. Both shot and killed. And when you hear that headline, you're going to think, oh, was there something we didn't know about this couple? Was there some murder-suicide thing that happened here? No. No. There's no weapon left behind. Somebody did this. And think about what they did. Because the children survived. The children were in the house at the time that their mother and father killed someone. They're just left in the dark crying. Who knows for how long? Who knows what they saw, what they'll remember about this. But their parents were stolen from them. Their lives have been drastically changed. 2 lives, this young couple taken by a killer. But the question tonight is, what happened here? What happened to this family? Who taken from the home? Was a home? What happened here? Tonight, new developments, and I got to show you this. Video released from the police over in Columbus, Ohio. Video of someone from an alleyway.
All right, he's going to show the video again of the person in the alleyway, right? I do want to mention there was a dog in the home, golden doodle, I believe. So it's like part golden retriever, part poodle, which, you know, they're pretty docile dogs, but they're pretty large. They're not a small dog. They're pretty big. I mean, they're not as big as like a German Shepherd. Well, I mean, they can be, I guess, but they're pretty docile. But don't you think if it was a stranger, the dog would have barked, you guys? Don't you think the dog would have barked and carried on and neighbors could have heard this? Like, what the hell is the dog barking for? You know what I mean? I wonder if they were planning oops, it moves too fast for me. I wonder if they were planning a move, and I believe they were someone in the house holiday season. You know, something I heard they were maybe moving as well. I believe if it was a stranger, the children wouldn't be. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, they would panic and stuff like that. So in my opinion, it's someone that cares about children, right? If it was like a person that wanted just to get rid of the entire family, come in, the whole family would be gone. But obviously this person cares about children, right? To the point to where they're not going to hurt the children to that point. I'm not saying they care about children, but they cared enough not to hurt the children, right? Or the dog. They left the children 1 and 4. So the 4-year-old probably had a toddler bed, was able to get out and, oh my gosh, see what happened. Oh, that poor baby. The 1-year-old was most likely in a crib, right? I'm going to look more into that, Deborah. Yes. So, I mean, we don't know. Most dogs, like, unless they're trained, they're not really going to bite, right? Now, if someone breaks into my home, my dog's biting their legs off. But it's just the type of dog she is too. But the thing is, like, the dog should have barked and barked and barked because somebody's hurting their owner, somebody that's not familiar. But think about it. If it is somebody that's familiar, the dog wouldn't have really barked, right? I think so too. I think it's somebody that was familiar with them. It has to be, you guys. It has to be somebody that was familiar with the family. To have the code, it's not, I honestly do not believe it's somebody that owned the home previously and just decided to one day, oh, I'm going to come in, and you know what I mean? I honestly don't think that. There's a motive to this, and it has to be, you know, money or jealousy or something like that, right? Dentists get really pissed off if another dentist decides to branch out on their own and take patients. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And get their own practice. Absolutely. A lot of dentists that I've met are, yeah. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Both children are alive and the dog, right? I want to say they lived there for 8 years. If I'm wrong, put it in the chat. Yes. I want to say, just from reading and looking this stuff up, it seems like it is personal. I mean, you can tell it's personal against the husband. No one is going to do that. What, 6 times? 6 times they got him, right? And she was 1. And it probably just to shut her up, so she didn't see anything, right? So that makes me think, well, we could probably eliminate if they were having like a New Year's Eve party or something like that. It makes me wonder if they had friends over. It seems like they have a lot of friends, right? It makes me wonder, and colleagues, a lot of colleagues, they get along. If they had like friends over for Christmas Eve or something like that, and maybe this person had come in on, I don't know, came in to drop something off at their house when they weren't there, and that's how they got the code to get in. You know what I mean? Let's not forget, he drove about an hour and 15 minutes to work one day every day, and it seemed like a lot of people that he worked with at the dentist office knew where they lived. Yes, you are correct. It does seem like a lot of people knew where they lived. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. You are right. Jealousy, male or female. Well, seeing how many bullets were in the husband, it does seem like a female type reaction, right? Like out of jealousy. Hate, pissed off person, crazy, right? A crazy, pissed off, jealousy, hate. And I'm not saying, like, as a woman myself, like our emotions like are higher than men's, right? But a money motive for money, like Deborah just said, like, will make anybody crazy, right? So he drove about an hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, at the dentist office. Absolutely. Did they have a sitter or maid get to? Yeah, I don't know. Daphne, they had their wedding at the house with friends and colleagues. Wow. And that makes me wonder too, Deborah. So if they never changed their code to get in their house, I wonder if some of these colleagues or friends had that code to help out with the wedding, or wanted the wife to watch him get. Yeah, could absolutely. I listened to 911 calls. I never heard a dog. Yeah, they had one, and it's okay. Business partner or an ex. Yeah. Absolutely, you guys. Absolutely. All right, let's watch the rest of this. And I'm looking into that guy too.
Close to the home. Unfortunately, when you watch this video, what you're going to see is not 100% clear. A lot of times these surveillance videos aren't. As a matter of fact, it reminds me so much of the Delphi video to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But let's take a look at this. This is a person of interest. Again, it's dark, it's cold, hands in pockets, hood on, hat, hunched over. But is that purposeful? Is the head down purposeful, knowing that there's cameras everywhere that you don't want to be seen? Well, this person has now been seen, and I'm wondering if anyone would recognize the person with that type of a walk, those type of clothes, who might be in that area. They need to come forward. This is a person of interest, needs to be spoken to. Maybe 100% innocent, maybe 100% guilty, or may have some information that could help investigators. Speaking of investigators, let me bring in a special guest, former high-profile cases. Phil Walsh with us. Phil, great to see you. Thanks so much for being here. Let's talk about this video first. This is the latest thing that's been released. What can investigators take away from the video? You get what you do with it. Obviously, you've put it on social media, the local television, court TV. Everyone's put it out there for the world to see now. Are detectives taking anything else away from this video?
Well, I think the video, to me, indicates that this person has got a vehicle somewhere off the other block someplace, away from, if this is in fact our suspect, away from the scene. So, and just the way he's acting, it would appear to me that this is purposeful, the head down, making sure the hood is pulled forward. So there's a lot of things going on here that this looks like this is the best suspect going at the moment.
So let's take that to the next level, right? A lot of people are wondering, is this someone that they knew perhaps? Because there's no sign of forced entry. Now, obviously, a door could have been unlocked, but it seems like it's someone who showed up purposely that night, may actually know them, but as you're pointing out, didn't park in front of the house. So this is something that seems to be planned then.
Oh, I think so. I think just the fact that we have, it is what we know about the scene, that the husband the father is shot multiple times. She is shot once in the chest, at least if that's what's been reported. So it's obvious, I think, to anybody that he is the target. Now, what we don't know is what caused him to be the target. This appears to be something, I would be shocked if it's not something very, very personal. I think it goes beyond the, this dentist performed a bad root canal. I mean, this is something that, and then they leave the children. They know the children are there, and yet they commit the murders, leave the children unharmed, and the children appear to be, at least from the picture that I've seen, appear to be old enough that they can be interviewed, do a forensic interview with them, and see if they can give them any more information. Did they know this person?
Oh, yeah.
Is this person a relative? Is this person an associate of some kind that they've seen in the home before?
Oh.
The fact that there's no forced entry. I mean, all of these factors point to a person that was known by this young couple.
Now, I want to give you some more information here. After discovering the bodies of Monique and Spencer Tepe inside their Weinland Park home, this is December 30th, Sergeant Joe Albert from Columbus Division of Police provided an update to the reporters from WBNS 10 TV.
At this time, we have no indication that this is a murder-suicide. So that's something that we're working through to determine if it's something like that or if it is truly a double homicide.
We've got a little more information here, too, from the Columbus Dispatch. Columbus police record said Spencer was shot multiple times, like you said. Shell casings were recovered at the scene. Columbus police said no gun was found and determined their deaths were not the result of murder-suicide. What kind of information can they get from those shell casings, Phil?
Well, they're going to run a knife and check on those shell casings to see if perhaps that firearm was used in a related incident at another time. If they don't get anything from that, I would imagine in a case like this, and in every homicide case, the bodies are evidence. And I would be interested to see what the autopsy reveals, if these are contact wounds or if there's stippling involved. It'll give you an idea of the proximity of the shooter when he fired the shots into each one of these. A lot of evidence is going to be gleaned from the firearms. I think that I'm assuming they will do SEM kits as a matter of drill, and that's to determine if there's any gunpowder residue on their hair, because obviously a firearm was fired in their presence. But it will be interesting to see if there is a a very small amount of gunshot residue on their hand or a large amount. So the firearms evidence is going to be a real way.
Okay, so what he's basically saying, if they have a suspect or suspects in mind and they bring him in, they can test because there'll still be gun residue on their hands, right? So they can do a test. And if the person has gun residue on their hands, then hey, there you go, right? And then they just gotta add more proof to that, and there you go. And they can prosecute. Yacht Club, and thank you so much for becoming a new member today. We appreciate you being a part of our family. Thank you so much, hon. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, let's see here. There's just a little bit left. I found some more information for you guys that I want to show as well. Yeah, welfare check at the home. Absolutely. Yeah. You guys hit that thumbs up for me. We've got 329 watching. I appreciate you. All right, this is almost over, and I got some other stuff. Hi, Tina Kent. Good to see you, Army Vet. Thank you, True Crime Junkie. Thanks all for being here. All right, let's finish this up, and I want to play.
To start to establish kind of what happened in the moment. Now, whether it leads to a suspect, they'll run that. If they get a connection to a firearm, they'll run that through ATF to see if they can track the history of that firearm and so forth. So we'll just have to wait and see what that firearms evidence reveals to us.
Yeah, and I've got to think another place to look is on their cell phones, right? Text messages, emails, to see if there was any sort of a conflict at all somewhere in their lives, or if they were expecting guests that night. And if so, would they have that information already by tonight, or does it take time to get the cooperation from the phone companies, et cetera, to get that type of info?
Well, if they've got the phones at the scene, obviously if they can get into the phones and cell-bright those phones or use some other data piece of equipment that can pull the data off of the phones, the first thing I'm going to be looking at is who are the last people that contacted these folks.
Yeah.
Who did they talk to? And then these are going to lead you to other avenues of the investigation. So you're going to be heading out to those people and find out, okay, you spoke to them at this point in time. What was that conversation about? Look at their text messages and so forth. So we're trying to establish a timeline here as who they contact with them and what time did that occur. So there's a lot of information that'll be gleaned from all the digital stuff. And I'm sure they're canvas.
I want to stop it real quick. Did you guys know that there was an ex-husband? There was an ex-husband, and there's I guess he hasn't, someone I wrote, they were curious why he's not putting out a statement with an alibi. He did have social media at some point and must have deleted it because he was tagged. And then now it's in, so I don't know, I guess he's deleted his social media. And it looks like he's cleaned all records or information beside what has to be out there for his job. Wow. So I didn't know there was an ex-husband too. But why would the ex-husband have the code? Right? I don't think, did you guys know there was an ex-husband? Yep, there's an ex. Yep. Ex is a doctor. Yep. Yes, he got remarried. Yep. Yep. So he is now like deleted like all his like social media stuff other than like what he has to have for work. Yep. Yes, it's crazy, right?
The neighborhood, canvassing the neighborhood where we see this possible suspect walking from. We want to see if people notice something that was unusual about the setting that day. Did they see vehicles that are not normally seen there? Did they see this individual? Did somebody see this get out of a car on the other side and walk across? So I'm sure that these the detectives are hitting that canvas pretty hard. You never know until you ask the question about what someone saw.
Absolutely. Phil Waters, great to have you aboard. Thanks so much. Great to see you.
Thank you, Vinny. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. All right, let's bring in our think tank. Joining me tonight, criminal defense attorney, former prosecutor Al Wunsch III, along with criminal defense attorney Darnell Crossland and family law attorney Jennifer Brandt. Great to see everyone. First show of the new year. All right, Al. To me, this is shocking, right? Because you hear this scenario, most people think immediately murder, suicide. But the case here, so it seems like investigators are going to have to dive into the lives of Spencer and his wife Monique to see what was going on, if there was a conflict with someone out there.
Well, but it looks to me like it's a professional hit, because the way the individual was walking and, you know, keeping his head down and walking in a measured pace, not running, because that would be the first mistake, especially because it looks like it's slushy and snowy and icy out there. So that it'd be a situation where they could possibly trip or fall, or also they would, you know, actually get attention. If you see a guy running in that kind of an outfit at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning, that would be something that would, you know, somebody in the neighborhood would probably see and say something about. So it looks to me like it's a professional hit. Now, dentists carry a lot of drugs. Dentists have a lot of, they have gold. They have a number of other things that they deal with. I mean, I know because I have a number of dentists that are clients that I've gotten weapon permits for, to carry permits, because of the fact that they have a extensive amount of drugs, and also gold for fillings and silver for fillings, things along those lines, which are precious, actually precious commodities. So it looks to me it's a professional hit. I'm also really curious as to how his office reacted the way they did, because he was a little late.
Yeah, we'll get into
I go to my house every morning.
Yeah,
but I mean, you know, he was a little late, and they were right on top of that, where they were sending people to his house to see where he is.
We'll get into that in just a moment. Darnell, let me ask you: no forced entry, zero forced entry here. I mean,
yeah, so there's no forced entry, and everyone talking about the garage. The garage is separate from the home. So it's a detached garage. So from my understanding, you cannot enter the home from the detached garage, if that makes sense. So these look, I have to look at the neighborhood better. Some of these townhomes, like usually the garages are like all together, like across the road, or it's interesting. I have to figure out like where their garage is, but it's detached. So yeah, dentists don't use gold or silver anymore, or mercury. Yeah. Well, I mean, some people, they do use gold plated for people's, like some people want gold on their teeth. So they have gold plated. Yeah. Yeah. She wasn't married to him long. I don't know how long they were married, but I believe not long. Well, they were married for almost 5 years. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it's somebody that they know too. I think it's a colleague. And how did the guy get inside, you guys? How did this man get inside? The one, remember, that had called, and you can hear the baby screaming, like how, and then he says he's inside the home. He called twice. He called twice, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the father was definitely the target. Absolutely, I agree with that. So we could probably eliminate, well, I don't know.
Someone rings the doorbell, someone knocks on the door, or maybe a door's left unlocked. How would the person know that door would be unlocked? I'm trying to understand how the killer gets inside.
Yeah, I know how they got inside. They used the key. They had a key. So
it's also got a punch code. It's got a code.
Yeah, they probably have the code too. So I don't know how professional they are. I don't see that they're looking to break in this house, shoot this guy in the chest, shoot his wife in the chest, because they want gold or drugs when there's no indication that drugs or gold was taken. They would have hit up the dentist lab or the job, the office. So I think that this was definitely personal, as the detective said. Somebody either had the code, the key, or something. And what you typically go to, either she was having an affair or he was having an affair.
Well, there's no indication of any of that, Darnell, of affairs. I mean, like, obviously they've got to dig into their lives, but there's been no indication from anyone associated with the family. I mean, the indications are like the exact opposite of that.
Well, you know, you're obviously looking at what are the common.
Just gonna pause it real quick. Didn't they have any type of Ring camera or doorbell camera? I mean, their neighbors are real close. Like, they didn't have any kind of cameras or anything. Hi, Anastasia. Good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. If you're just now joining us, we are going over Spencer and Monique Tepe, and there's been the 911 call released today, and as well as some more information that we're going over. So please join us, come in, subscribe, and be a part of our community. Thank you for being here. Disgruntled employee. Yeah, I honestly don't think it was someone that went in and had a bad, like an issue with a filling or root canal or something like that, right? Now, I know dental work costs a lot. You know what I mean? Like, I know it costs you could buy a freaking car with how much it costs, right? But I don't think it was a disgruntled person that had work done on their mouth. I honestly don't. I honestly believe it was a colleague that is close to the husband, because it does seem like this person was ticked off at the husband, obviously, and then they wanted the wife to not say anything, so that's why they got her. Yeah, I thought so too, Yacht Club, and I thought I did too when I was looking at the photos. There's going to be a private vigil for Spencer and Monique and community members of Weinland Park. Oh, what do you know what time, Deborah? Thank you. On the front door, they had a Ring camera, and on the back door. See, yeah. So now we know there was a key and a code. Do you have to use both? Or, I mean, someone would have had a key somehow. If it was somebody that he worked with, and say there's a key, say they got a hold of his keys, say they hang up their keys, or they keep it, you know, he kept the keys in his pocket, and somebody that he worked with grabbed his keys and grabbed the house key off there. That could have happened like that, if you think about it. A no-show is permissible on his care. Yeah, see, that's the thing too. They would have started calling right away, you know, especially with an hour's pass. If it's the, you know, head of the practice, it's not just some employee, it's the actual dentist. He probably had a scheduled root canal or something, and they can't do it unless he's there. And that's why, you know, they were all calling. And then the one lady calling when she was on her way to work or something was,
motives. And what you see in these cases, we've done a lot of these on court TV. Somebody falls in love here. We don't have the proof yet. It's too early. But I don't think it's a crime of opportunity for any money or anything like that. It's something very personal, as the detective said. And what's more personal than affairs of the heart? We don't have proof of that. But I'm just saying, if I was a betting man, I would say this wasn't about money or any material. This is an affair of the heart or something like that.
Jennifer Brandt, you know, two aspects. The other aspect, you know, how they get in, and then the children are there. I mean, it's a beautiful home. We've been showing it, but it's not a huge home. Like it's you know, it's an up and down. It's not a sprawling type of house. I mean, they are close by when all this happens.
Yeah, well, Vinny, we really don't know what happened at all. And I think everybody's just speculating at this point. It could be completely a mistaken, you know, a house that someone was targeting, and they got in there and this couple was there and they panicked and shot them. I mean, we really don't know why it was this couple. It didn't seem like they had any enemies, or it didn't seem like anybody was having an affair. And you know, how did this person get in? Well, they could have known the code, or they could have hacked the code. They could have knocked at the door. Who knows? I mean, how they got in. But, you know, this person walking, I do agree with Al, the person walking in the alley was.
Yeah, the person walking in the alley, that's just, but think about it. These cameras ran by Wi-Fi, guys, you can hack into them and cut them off. Yes, the thing with the CCTV camera on the street, almost from, no, those you can't hack into. So wired ones are, well, I mean, I'm sure there's a way to hack into them. They're very difficult. But the ones that are like Ring cameras and stuff, you can absolutely, these people hacking, it's ridiculous. So they could have shut those off even, right? It appears though, through the process, he keeping his face concealed. Absolutely. I agree with that. Yeah, Cassie, it is the baby. I agree with that. He was keeping his face concealed. So that tells me that he has to know the area, because if he's walking by something, I can't tell. It looked like I have to watch it again, but it's dark in that one area. He has to know. I'm saying he, because it looks like a man. That's why he pulled his hood down more in the front, right? So, I don't know.
Whether that is a suspect or not. I mean, this person seems pretty cool and collected. Looks like he's walking pretty slowly and just taking his time, not really running or in a panic. So, you know, could it have been a professional hit? Perhaps, but who would target this couple? And I think that's what the investigators are really going to get into now, is why and how, and, you know, why these people were targeted, if they even were. Someone else that, you know, maybe they went to the wrong house. You just
wrong. No.
Anything is possible at this point in time. It's
you know, Jennifer, that's really interesting. You talk about the wrong house, because we took a look at this neighborhood, and it's a beautiful home, but it's one of those newer developments where, and it's kind of like the neighborhood I live in, where the homes can be very confusing. It's the same builder building a.
Agree with, they're in the wrong home, you guys. I'm sorry, Deborah. Yeah, mine is really icky too. Thank you, NYG. Guys, put a 1 in the chat if you think this, and I'm saying guy because it looks like a guy in the surveillance, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you think that they went to the wrong home. Like, come on. Yeah, exactly, Robin. He's trying to walk casually and not draw attention. Absolutely. I do not. Am I cutting in and out on you guys? Here, I'll do this real quick. It's probably my internet. I do not believe that this man, right, went to the wrong house. Just my opinion, right? Thank you. Yeah. I just don't. Nope, not wrong home. Absolutely. It just, come on, like, you're going to see the person, right? So, I don't know.
The same, but it could be easy to confuse one with another.
Yeah.
But then you get to the fact of how do they get
100%.
in? How do they get in? There's 2 ways. There's the back door, right? And to get to the back door, you either have to climb over the fence or go through their garage. Otherwise, you can go in the front door.
Yeah.
They have a Ring doorbell on the front, but it looks like it's one of the battery operated ones, which generally don't record as much because the battery then runs out very quickly. But they're asking for more videos.
Knowing the devices, but Vinny, knowing the devices that were on the types of locks that might have been on all of these homes or whatever, you don't know. Someone might have had some information about how to get in or how to break into these homes or get into these keypads. There's a lot of possibilities of, and why they didn't hurt the children. Well, that's not, so questionable. I mean, these were 2 little children there. Not that this person had a heart, but he sees these babies there basically, and they're not going to tell anybody. They're really young children. So maybe just left and, did what he did and just got out of there.
Yeah, there have been reports that the children are, we believe, 4 and 1 years old.
There you go. Okay. Oh, let me stop that. Stop. I don't know why my it always goes to another video. All right, let me remove this really quick. Cancel. All right. So yeah, I think we're all on the same page. We don't, even though the homes look the same, right? It makes me think of that show, Weeds, back in the day. They call them little boxes, right? Like they all look the same. Although a lot of the housing developments, all the homes, they look very similar, right? And I mean, I honestly don't think that this guy went into the wrong house. It's somebody that they knew, somebody that was able to either get a key off of their keychain, right? It was premeditated, in my opinion. And it was somebody that was pissed off at the husband. Pissed. I am thankful too that they didn't hurt the children too, Robin. Yes, Weeds, Anastasia. It came out in like 2008 or 9 or something. There was a song that they played for their intro. The photo I sent you was posted with that paragraph written above. What? Oh my God. So Deborah, are you serious? So the photo you sent me here, watch this. I'm going to pull it back up. And then I want to show you some of this too. Sorry, guys, I have a bunch to show you. Are you serious? Are you freaking serious? So this, could you, when you have time, no rush, send me the link to it too. I'm curious. So you're telling me that this Mark Valrose guy posted this with his wedding picture attached? Made with ticky tacky, yes. If they didn't need to break in, they got in the right house. Yeah, it's an old song from the 1950s making fun of suburban housing developments. There you go. There you go. Yes, or shared a code with somebody. Well, this is the colleague, and I find it very, very strange that he writes this, and this picture is posted below it, right in the same thread. What? This guy has the same frame. And look how his feet are. When he walks, see how it comes in more here? And then that one's like that. Oh my gosh. What the heck? This is just speculation, guys. This isn't saying that's the same person. Can I read the paragraph again? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you could see where it's the same. Okay, so this was posted, yeah, there. And then this one was posted right above it. What the freaking hell? Okay, so it says, to our patient community, it is with heavy hearts that we share the sudden passing of our dear colleague and friend, Dr. Spencer Tepe, as well as his wife, Monique. He will be deeply missed by our team and the many patients he cared for over the years. Our thoughts and sincerest condolences are with the family and loved ones during this difficult time. So you're telling me he didn't freaking post anything within, wow. From then to then? What? Oh my gosh, Deborah, will you send me the link to that, please? I'm gonna, yes, definitely pigeon-toed. Definitely. Look. You could see, like, because he's putting this foot first, right? And then he's about to walk with that one, and it's curved. It's curved like that. You could definitely tell. See how hers is straight? His is curved. Get out of town. Yeah, I know, but he didn't post. Like, everything else is either deleted or he didn't post anything in between that time. That's what's strange. I don't know. I find it just, and the walking is the same too. It might not be anything, but I don't know. I think it's definitely worth looking into. Just my opinion. I'm going to look more into this. I just find it weird that nothing's in between. You see what I'm saying? Like he didn't post within 5 years and then has the wedding and then the post saying his condolences. All right, I want to read over this. It's kind of some motives and stuff. I want to go through. Give me just a sec. Pull this up. Oh my god, I'm having like the worst ear pain for some reason today. Oh, it's crazy. Are we sure about the pick this announcement? Yeah, I want to. Deborah, will you send me the link, honey, to my email? I know it's on Facebook, but I'd have to. All right, let me read over this stuff real quick. Let me do some more searching on that, and then I'm going to update you guys. All right, so this is the primary police focus, right? Targeted attack versus random crime. The lack of forced entry has led some law enforcement experts to speculate the couple was likely targeted by someone they knew, or at least someone who knew where they lived and had a way to gain access rather than a random intruder. What were we just talking about? Garlic, clove, and ear. Yes, I need some clove. Oh, my ear. Yeah, just sharp pain in there or something. I find it strange that the same guy that posted this pic is the same guy that said, yeah, I'm in Florida. Same guy. Yeah, I do too. I do too. Yeah, guys, let me look more into it. I would definitely look more into that. And I also want to look at their neighborhood a lot better. I was trying to find the dispatch for like more dispatch, not just what we have, but I wasn't able. I'll have to do some more searching. So, person of interest, police have released surveillance footage from a person of interest walking in an alley near the Tempe home between the 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. on the morning of when they were unalive. The police are urging the public to help identify this individual. Public and media speculation. What were you just talking about? Affair or a love triangle. This is one of the most prominent theories being discussed online, forums, and media analysis. The speculation is that the motive could be revenge or passion related, possibly involving an affair. Involved by association. Other theories suggest the crime could be related to someone the couple knew through work or community involvement. Spencer was a dentist and involved in Big Brother mentoring programs, but this is purely speculative. So I did see a video of him, like a Big Brother video on Facebook. I don't know if you guys want to see that. I can look for it again. What do you think about that? All right. Here's some other speculation. So, disgruntled patient client. The nature of Spencer's profession, a dentist, obviously, has led to speculate about a potential encounter with disgruntled patient, although family members have described the couple as well liked with no known enemies. Next would be misidentified individuals. Spencer's brother-in-law mentioned that a person of interest in the alley footage could potentially just be somebody walking home drunk from a bar. That guy was not walking like he was drunk, which suggests the individual may not be directly related to the crime. Spencer's brother-in-law. Does anybody know anything about Spencer's brother-in-law? Does anybody know? I'm curious now, because why would he say that it was somebody drunk from a bar? NYG, thank you so much for your super sticker. I appreciate you. Thank you. You're amazing. Thank you. Wow. What do you think about that? Now the brother-in-law kind of seems sus to me too. I don't know, for saying that. Like, how does he know the guy's drunk? Right? It is important to note that these are all unconfirmed theories or speculation. Just want to read that out to you guys. And that the investigation is ongoing. Authorities are urging anybody with any information about the case to contact Columbus Police Homicide Unit at area code 614-645-4730 or submit an anonymous tip to Central Ohio Crime Stoppers at area code 614-461-TIPS or 8477. So I just thought that was very interesting. Yeah. Oh, thank you, NYG. Yeah. Daphne, is the wedding photo the groom? No, it says underneath that congratulations to. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, like he is saying it wasn't me. Yes, and that's what I was trying to get at. Like he was saying it's not me. Huh. What does the brother-in-law look like? I need to do some more research on this. Can you go back on the covered face video? Yeah, of course. Give me a second. I just got to look for it. Just give me a second, okay? Is this okay? 1 second. No, I didn't want to do that again. All right, I'll find it. Give me a sec. All right, this should be in here. Let's see. I want to read an article to you too. Let me pull up my YouTube. Actually, it might be in here. Let me remove this and go to here. Let's see. Where are you at? Okay, here is a. So this is the Columbus. Let me get rid of some of these ads. Goodness gracious. Oh, here. The video is right up here, it looks like. Hold on. It was. Where the hell did it go? I hate all the ads that they have sometimes. It drives me. Okay, 1 second. Oh my God, I need better internet. Let me refresh it, you guys. Hey, Justin, good to see you. Hey, Justin, we need to look into the brother-in-law and the coworker. Dang, you know it was the groom in the picture. No, so I'll tell you who it is. A sec. Photo. Is I got 2 windows open. Give me a sec. All right. The name is Congratulations to Maggie Dr. Connors. That's what it says. I'm waiting for a email for the link, Angel Wings. Hi, good to see you. All right, let me pull up. All right, this right here, this is a new article that just came out from the Columbus News. Goodness gracious, too many windows. All right, let's see. Let me do this. Oh my goodness, all these ads. Jeez. All right. They have so many ads. This is the article I want to read you to. Let's pause it here. Can you guys see that? All right, let me remove that real quick. All right, this is from the Columbus Dispatch News. Let me play it before another ad gets on here. That's their home right there. Oh, it's just music, darn it. That's their home. And this just came out like a minute ago. Yeah, their homes they all look the same for the most part. It did have all right, let me see something real quick. So it says the private vigil for Weinland Park community members will be held for a couple, Monique and Spencer Tepe, who were found shot in their Columbus home. All right, let me go ahead. The story has been updated to add additional information about the private nature of the event. Community members will be gathering near the home of a dentist and the wife, who were found unalived inside their Weinland Park home with their 2 young children inside, to remember the couple. The private event, I wonder if one of their colleagues doesn't show up. That also could be really sus too. Did he get rid of it, Deborah? Oh my gosh. They might have got rid of it. Maybe they saw it on my YouTube video and got rid of it. I'll look when I'm done here, because I'm definitely going to look into it. The private event for the members of the Weinland Park community honoring Monique and Spencer will allow neighbors to have a space to talk about the events of last week. Monique, 39, and Spencer, 37, died on December 30th after found being shot inside their home, which is on the 1400 block of North 4th Street. The couple's 2 children, both under the age of 5, were found unharmed inside the home by friends of the couple who had gone to check on them. Spencer worked at a dentist in Athens County. According to 911 calls placed by friends, coworkers had tried for several hours to get in touch with either the Tempes, with no success, which they called out of character for the couple. The Columbus police went to the home, knocking on the front and back doors. How did the police not hear the children screaming? Because if you remember in the dispatch, you could hear the dispatcher say they just left there. You know what I mean? How on earth did the police not hear the children screaming inside the home? Because you can hear the children screaming when the friend was there before they went inside. I think that's strange. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. The dog wouldn't bark. Yeah, or the dog, exactly. Even if they were up on the 2nd floor. Yeah, but they were awake when they showed up, which was not, it was like, I think they said 10 minutes. The dispatch lady said, we were just out there 10 minutes ago. Remember her nasty tone? Yeah. Yeah. Daphne, domestic violent call was made from the home in previous month. What? Are you serious, Robin? Oh my gosh. But they said it was no self-harm. I'm just going to say self-harm. Where'd you find that? Maybe the police woke them? Yeah. Well, they were on the 2nd floor. I thought, well, it would have to be the wife that did it, if you think about it, if it was self-harm, because there was one on her. I mean, the husband's not going to sit there and stay alive after, what, 5 or 6? You don't see, that's BS, Remy. When you have so many people calling for a welfare check, the cops should automatically go and check the back, walk around the yard, and make sure, especially if their cars are there, right? I mean, I don't know their garage was detached, so I don't know where they parked. Yeah. Yeah, they're saying it was not a self-harm. Yeah, exactly. But there was a call, though, a month prior. I'm gonna have to definitely look into some more stuff, guys. So friends of the Tempes who had gone to the home shortly before 10 called 911 again after hearing the couple's children crying inside. So the dispatch, so how did the police not hear the children or the dog? But the friend heard them. Police have not identified a potential motive in the case and have not identified any suspects. So it goes on to say on January 5th, Columbus police released camera footage, which I could probably click on that. We can watch the video again because I know somebody wanted to watch it, showing a person of interest walking an alleyway near the couple's home in the 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. window. Police believe the homicide occurred. And it says anybody with information, call Columbus Police at area code 614-645-4730. And that was updated. That's their, that is their newspaper. Let's see if we could pull this up. If not, I can get it on YouTube if this takes too long. If it takes too long to get it. Wait. They just may have not been crying at the point. Yeah. Maybe sleeping still. But how could they sleep through that? I don't know. The 5-year-old had to have woken up and seen. If they didn't hear anything or see anything suspicious, they can't enter the residence unless it's a matter of life. Yeah. It was like a 10-minute. Oh, wait. All right. Wait. First thought, 2 days off. Somebody, how could they see? Okay. 1 day off, and the boss called from Florida. Yeah, that's very strange. Can they go into wellness check to see if it's immediate medical call? I have seen that. Usually for adults, they don't, they wait. Okay, here's the video. Oh, this is the grainy one. That sucks. All right, let me blow it up so you guys can see it a little bit better here. All right. Oh, God, why do they have to play music? It's definitely a guy. See his walk, how his feet curve in right there? Actually, it does. It actually might have. I thought he had boots on, but now it kind of looks like tennis shoes at that part in the back. The kids never left their bedroom. They were found in their bedroom. Okay, good. Thank God. Thank freaking God. I couldn't imagine if I couldn't imagine the children probably wondering where their parents are. That's just so sad. Oh. Yeah, that's really odd. Okay. All right, this is a video. Just watch the. See how it covers right there? There has to be some type of camera or something. All nonchalantly. How tall are those trash cans? Those trash cans are what, like 3 foot tall? How tall are those recycle cans? You guys know? About 6'2", you think? I was trying to go buy these recycle bins because it looks like his hip line is like a little bit over that. He's not a short guy. There's a camera next door on the garage in the alley. Oh, very interesting. He looks over this way. Yeah, he's trying to hide his face from the camera. They should be able to get footprints, though, from him. Yeah, watch. I'll keep playing it. Give me a second. Well, it doesn't really show his head too much other than just has his head down. See, he acts like he's hitting his hat, like hitting his head like this. He acts like he's going, like pushing it down. But in hindsight, it looks like he's pulling it down to cover his face. He appears to have taken the photo down. Oh, he probably saw us on YouTube showing it. That's why he took it down. Shit. All right, hold on. All right. Watch the rest of this. It's almost over. All right. I want to play the 911 call again, if you guys don't mind. You want to hear it again? I want to hear it again. Give me a sec. I wonder if one of the suspects is in that 911 call. What do you guys think? All right. Give me a sec. Make sure it doesn't play without us. Stop playing without us, please. All right, here we go. do this. All right. All right. There's the 911 call again. Here, I'm going to blow it up so you guys can see the closed captions. There we go. All right. Oop, there we go.
Person I talked to. Now, what's changed since the last person I talked to?
There's a body. There's a body.
There's a body inside?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me get you on the line with the medic, okay? Stay on the line.
Columbus Police, Tech 107.
Yes, I would like to ask for a wellness check on an individual at their home.
Where are you calling from?
Well, I'm currently in the state of Florida. I'm on vacation, but this individual, Spencer, works with me, and he did not show up to work this morning, and we cannot get a hold of him or his family.
He didn't show up to work?
Correct.
Okay. Does he have medical problems or?
No, and he's been reliable, and we cannot get in touch with him, his wife, his family, anybody that lives in that house.
So
There's
you're
2
in
kids in the
Florida.
home. I'm in Florida. I own the business. I was informed by my employees that he was not at work, and he runs the office.
So did you receive information that he may have been involved in an accident or?
No, ma'am. I just know that he is he is always on time, and he would contact us if there was any issues whatsoever. And I just don't know how else to say this. We're very, very concerned because this is very out of character. And we can't get in touch with his wife, which is probably the more concerning thing.
Okay. We will send somebody over as soon as we have an officer available, okay?
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, what's the emergency there, police or medical?
Maybe both, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of doing
We
the
already
wellness.
had a call out there. They knocked on the front door and back door multiple times, and there was no answer.
Yeah, no answer. I can hear kids inside, and I swear I think I heard one yell, but we can't get in. At this point, I don't know if I need to break the door in or just get in the house or what. So.
Okay, were you out there when the police was out there?
I wasn't. I just got here about 5 minutes ago.
Okay, all right, well, we'll send them back out to you.
Okay, thanks.
Bye. Okay, what's the emergency there?
Our boss did not report to work. We haven't been able to get a hold of him for 3 hours. We are on site and we can hear.
Okay, I just talked to somebody there.
Okay, I'm just making sure somebody called.
No.
Yeah, I just got a call from somebody and sent it back up for dispatch.
Okay.
Are you there because you're not showing that you're at the
No,
location?
I'm en route there. I'm en route there.
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Cam, C-A-M.
Okay, I'll let him know.
Okay, thank you so much.
Bye. We've got several calls on that. What's changed since the last person I talked to?
There's a body. There's a body.
There's a body inside?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me get you on the line with the medic, okay? Stay on the line.
God, why did that sound the same as the other person? Maybe I'm hearing things.
Oh my God.
All right, I mean, what's going on there?
There's a body. Our friend wasn't answering his phone. We just took a wellness check. We just came here, and he appears dead.
Okay.
There's blood. He's laying next to his bed, off of his bed, and there's blood. I can't get closer to see more than that.
Okay, so you can tell he's obviously not breathing or anything.
Yeah.
Is it like huddle, does he look like?
It doesn't look huddled. I can't look.
Okay, all right, understand. Okay, and then when was the last time somebody spoke to him?
Yesterday, I suppose.
Yesterday. Okay.
Yeah.
How old is he?
37.
37. Okay. Is he like a drug user or anything like that?
No.
Okay. All right. Just that's a real young age.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. All right. We're on our way.
Okay, and he is a friend of yours, or you work with him?
Yeah. He's a friend. Yeah.
Okay, we do have officers responding there. Do you know if he's been ill or anything like that?
No, I was just with him yesterday.
Okay. Do you know if he does drugs or anything?
No.
All right.
Okay. All right. We'll just talk to the officers when they get there, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, guys. I have something to show you. Give me a sec. Let me get rid of that. I got some stuff I got to show you. Oh, wow. So give me a sec. I'm pulling it up. Holy crap, you guys. There was something I thought it was true, but it wasn't. But I got a couple things I got to show you. So is this it right here? I swear. I was in there searching for if I can get it to load. Come on. Okay. So here, this was just posted 28 minutes ago. Oh, wrong one. Let me upload the right screen here. I got too many screens open. All right. This one right here. Okay. Let me get rid of that. All right. We can all see it. All right. So news 911 call at Ohio dentist home reported domestic dispute months before him and wife. So yeah, American Justice, I agree. It was very rude, very rude. They knocked on doors, no answer. Why they couldn't see Spencer if nobody answers. Yeah. Yeah. So check this out. Tragic news from Ohio months before Dennis Spencer Tepe and his wife Monique were found shot. A 911 call reported a domestic dispute at their home. Their deaths remained under investigation as police seek a person of interest. It's just posted like 28 minutes ago. What the freaking heck? All right, now I want to show you something else. So he was part of a hi Donna, thank you. Yeah, very interesting, right? Well, I heard you guys talking about it in chat. So I was looking that up. I also want to show you this. Give me a second. Is this it? Yes. Sorry, it just takes a minute because I have 500 windows open here. Let me get rid of those. I don't need those. Okay. Now, this would be a YouTube video too, but first. So I guess he was part of like Big Brother. There we go. Which a lot of dentists and doctors do. Oh, Robin, hi, hon. Yeah, if you want to send me something, you could send it to Daphne's Files at Gmail. Thank you. Yeah, no, I agree. There's my email if anybody wants to. Yeah, it could absolutely be family related as well. Truth and transparency, Lana. She onto something big. I will help solve the case. I hope, please. Someone was Googling and uploaded their wedding several times. That is so strange, Joan. How they sat there and watched the wedding video over and over and over. That's so weird. Okay, so this video features Dr. Spencer Tepe speaking about his experience as a big brother with Big Brother, Big Sisters of Central Ohio. In the interview, Spencer shares why mentorship mattered. So this was another speculation that a lot of people were having. What if it was somebody he was mentoring? Like, right? I don't know if I can click on that or I have to go to. Hearing him speak in his own words offers a powerful glimpse into the kind of person he was: thoughtful, engaged, and deeply committed, right? So let's see. This is, can I just click on this? No. Facebook doesn't make it easy. All right, let me just put this in here and it should take me right to the video. All right. It's only 3 minutes long, so just give me a sec. All right, let me remove this. We'll go over to, sorry guys, I just keep pushing all this at you. Right here, right? Okay, perfect. Let's open that up. Yeah, I think we could all probably agree that it's someone personal to him. Absolutely. All right, let me play this for you guys. Let me make it larger so you can see. Volume's up, right? Okay.
Sometimes, like, people have siblings and family at home that support them, but sometimes they need someone else, someone experienced, and they're there for you when you need them.
I thought it was the perfect opportunity to have a role model, male, an adult outside the house that he can share stuff if he needed to. Because a lot of times I feel that kids are not comfortable about talking some of the stuff at home.
Hans has been the easiest match I could have possibly imagined. Since day one, I've known him as a diligent student. He's been focused. He's always been really respectful, kind.
He's a really nice guy. He has a really laid back and lighthearted attitude, but when I need advice, he's always there for me.
He's been the perfect model for Hans. He is being that person that if I doubt on something, I will call him.
I've just tried to remain a role model as best as I can and demonstrate the importance of an education and just really kind of encourage him to pursue more and to do more.
When Hans was recommended for skipping 7th grade, first thing I did was call Spencer. Spencer, what do you think? He's like, we're not going to keep him bored. He's going up. You know him. He can do it. He's mature. I'm like, okay. So I called the next day the teacher and I said, okay, he can go. So up to that point is how much I trust Spencer.
I went to be an industrial engineer when I grew up. I like math and I like using logic to figure out problems. When I was doing my college search, I wasn't sure what school I wanted to go to. Did I want to go to in-state, out of state, big school, small school? So he helped guide me.
My favorite thing about being a big has been how I've become part of his family and he's become part of mine. And it's gotten to a point now where his extended family comes into town from North Carolina or from California, and we all assemble, get together, and break bread together, and it's the most fun thing in the world.
Spencer's always been there to push him a little bit more than what he wants to do, he feels that he can do.
He's been really supportive. I have a supportive family, but he's always been there as well. And
almost anyone can be a good big brother, big sister. You just have to remain committed, just be willing to show up and be available and be willing to listen. He's really almost been a role model for me in return. So it's been a really, really nice experience.
When you're going through hard times or when you're struggling with something, they're also there. So they can be a friend and supporter and a mentor all at the same time.
Even though Hans has siblings, real siblings, I think Spencer is the one that knows him the best.
I'm just going to continue to remain as supportive as I can and encouraging as I can. I'm really proud of him and I'm excited to see what his future holds for him.
Okie dokie. So that's sad, right? That's sad. Thank you guys for sending me emails and text messages and stuff. I'm looking for, I know that Robin said she was going to text me. I was looking for that. Let me see 1 second. I want to show you one more thing real quick. Yeah, it's very sad. So I thought maybe, oops, where's my face? There's my face. I thought maybe it would be maybe someone he mentored too. Could be, I don't know, just a thought. But this person was very, very upset at him. I think he was having an affair on his wife or was another dentist in the area. Yeah. Yeah, it's all just kind of, good to see all you guys. Okay, so Raturi sent me a photo, an image here. Let's see. So this is the back of the house. Here, let me remove this. You said this was the back of the house here. Make sure you're okay. Show this. Oh, thank you, Robin. Let me check, hon. How do I? I don't see it yet. Let me see. Messages. I don't see it yet. Did you text me, Robin? Oh, Kelly, you bye, Kel. Gotta go to the barn. Oh, you're going to the barn. All right, honey. I will talk to you later. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Yes. Okay, so this is the okay. So this is the house right here. Oh. 1407. 1407. Did you see the address? 1407. If you follow me with the Jack and Lily case, do you know their address is 1407? Am I seeing that? Am I seeing that wrong? Am I seeing that wrong? Yes, Renee. What the freaking heck? Am I seeing that wrong? I gotta put my glasses on. Are you flipping kidding me? 1407. Get out of town. Just an email, Robin? Oh, just an email. Okay, I was checking my text. Sorry. Oh my God, you guys. I don't see it. I don't see it yet. I don't see the text. I put the right number, right? Oh my God. Yeah, guys, that's really freaking weird. No freaking way, faith in humanity. That's your whole house number too? What the freaking heck? You guys, that is weird. Let me see. I know I put the right number on, but sometimes I'm blind. So let me make sure. I'm sorry. I feel stupid now. Hold on. I didn't get a text. Okay, give me 1 second, you guys. I know I wrote it down. Sorry, I'm just like, well, I've got to get better glasses. So that's my email. Okay. Where's the... Yeah, that's my phone number. 7960317. So I have to look. Huh. Let me refresh my phone. Yeah, that's what cool as a cucumber. Yeah, that's freaking weird, man. That's freaking weird. I don't see it. Robin, I don't see it. I don't see it. I checked. There's no call. There's no message. Hold on. Message. Let me look on. Hold on. No. I don't see it, hon. I'm not sure if the back door has a... It probably just has a key, I'm guessing. Hi, Pink Roses. Good to see you. Well, we heard that there was a keypad and a key. So, yeah. Oh, goodness. What is my gut telling me? It's telling me that... It's telling me with just the information I have now, it's either a colleague, right? And if they were playing a colleague that was probably romantically involved, and or maybe money is a motive here too. Maybe he was going to sell or move the practice or something. We just don't know all that. Especially with the wedding video being played several times, that right there is, and now with the address in the house is really suspect to me. Hi, Andrea. Good to see you, hon. Is Robin still in here? All right, let me check. Give me 1 second. I will check something really quick. No, I didn't want that. Goodness gracious. All right. Yes, so we've heard the audios from the 911 call. Neighbors now say that Ohio dentist Spencer Tepe and his wife Monique may have not been alone that night after a witness recalled a quiet conversation outside the door, the lasting 30 minutes with a nearby man. What is that? Let me make sure this is I've never heard of this, but News 75 today. We can read it real quick. Spencer's sister and brother-in-law are currently taking care of the children. They appear happy and unaware of what happened. They don't know how to tell the older daughter that their parents. I couldn't imagine. What about, is that the mom's side or dad's side? Magdalena, thank you for your chat. Oh my gosh, I want to show you this real quick, you guys. The neighborhood has a very bad neighborhood around it. Yeah, you know, there are neighborhoods like that where you'll have like really like nice homes. Like that home probably costs like around what, between 500 to 600,000. You sent a text. I still haven't got it, honey. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. I still haven't got it. I don't know why it's not working. I don't see anything new. I got one from my mom. I'm sorry. You sent it to Justin too? All right, hold on. Let me text Justin. Let's see if he could just forward it over to me. Can you forward me the article Robin sent? She said sent phone. Okay. I text Justin to see maybe he yeah, it is very sad. Yeah, you never know what happens behind closed doors. So I want to read this to you guys really quick. Let me see if Justin gets my text here. I don't know why my phone is being silly. Okay. Now, this, I've never heard of this news. Oh my gosh, please don't do this to me. Now it's got some big ad on top where I can't even open it. All right, there. I've never heard of this news. So, Daphne, I sent you another video of the wedding that the brother took. It's quite longer than what you've seen on the news. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. You are awesome. Thank you. I just saw this pop up. I'm going to try it. I don't know. I haven't seen too much about it, but it says neighbors now say the Ohio dentist Spencer Tepe and his wife Monique Tepe may not have been alone that night after a witness recalled a quiet conversation outside the door lasting 30 minutes with a nearby man. And it says, you know, the guy is still on the run a week after the shooting, a dentist and his wife with their kids nearby. This video could give us clues. So, and it shows this, a person of interest walks on the night Spencer and Monique were unalive near, he's walking near the home where they were shot. Footage released by Columbus police. Whoever gunned down a young dentist and his wife is still on the loose after the grisly unaliving, but the police hope newly released video of a person interest and help from the public will help solve the crime shrouded in a mystery. Yeah, I think they're going to solve this with surveillance, in my opinion. There's cameras, it seems like, all over, even if the Ring camera wasn't working. It goes on to say Spencer Tepe, 37, wife 39, Monique were found unalived on December 30th in their house in Columbus, Ohio. Their children's ages 4 and 1 were also inside and not physically harmed. Investigators did not find any obvious signs of forced entry or any firearm at the scene. CNN affiliate WSYX reported detectives believe that the unaliving of Mr. and Mrs. Tempe occurred sometime between 2 and 5 on the morning of December 30th in the upstairs of their residence. Columbus police said in a written statement, recovered a video footage shows a person of interest walking in the alley near the family's residence during that time. Oh, you could see they got married at the house, right? You can see they got married there. Spencer and Monique Tempe married at their Columbus home in January of 2021. The footage show, yeah, and that's a red flag too. Is this happened right before their anniversary? It's like a scorn lover, right? The footage shows a person wearing a light colored pants, dark hoodie pulled over their head. The person keeps their head down as they trudge along snow-lined alley in the dark. The couple lived in Columbus, fast-growing Weinland Park neighborhood, which had troubled past but is now thriving, the Columbus Dispatch reported. Aside from the neighborhood surveillance footage released Monday evening, police had given scant details about the double homicide investigation. Columbus police have not answered CNN's questions about whether the detectives have zeroed in on a suspect or a possible motive, how the assailant got into the house, whether the couple was target or whether there was an ongoing threat to the public. We want to thank the community for the tips we have received, Columbus police said Monday evening. We know there are questions and concerns surrounding this tragic incident. Detectives are working diligently to solve this case and will continue to update as the investigation processes. Here's the area here. Police search for suspect after dentist and found wife dead. Colleagues in Spencer Tempe's dental practice called 911 after he didn't show up for work. Tempe's friends went to the couple's house and found a gruesome scene next to a bed. I want to know how the friends had the key. There was just a body. The friend told 911. Our friend wasn't answering the phone. We did a wellness check. We just came here and it appears he's dead. This is just the dispatch. It just says Tempe had been ill, right? What does that say? They asked if Tempe had been ill. The friend responded, no, I was just with him yesterday. The couple's 2 children and dog are now in the care of relatives. The Tempe's brother-in-law said, there you go. Update on the unsolved double homicide of Spencer. As of January 6th, it says the homicide of Spencer and his wife, Monique, and their Columbus home, Ohio, remains unsolved, with the Columbus police reporting no arrests, no named suspects, and no disclosed motive. The couple was found unalived, right, on December 30th in the residence on the 1400 block of Weinland Park in the neighborhood. Their 2 children, aged 4 and 1, were discovered unharmed. All right. Okay. This just says 3 9mm shell casings were recovered, but no firearm. So we've already read through all that. Daphne, it just rings like a phone. When you try to text me, it just rings. What? That is so weird. Yeah, I didn't even get a missed call. I'm sorry, Robin. I don't know why it's doing that. I know it's the right phone number. That is so weird. Do you you can't post it here. Are you on my Facebook group? Here, let me I want to show you this real quick. What did it say about the dog? Oh. Okay, it says the Franklin County Coroner's Office has confirmed the cause of death as gunshot wound. Spencer suffering multiple, Monique at least 1 to the chest, but a full autopsy and toxicology reports are pending and may take 8 to 10 weeks. All right, so I think we Yeah, no additional DNA evidence. Yeah, this we've already read all this. So claims circulating online and social media discussions suggest neighbors overheard a prolonged quiet conversation outside the couple's door involving a man have not been corroborated by official police statements or credible news reports as January 6th of such a witness account emerges, it is verified. Okay, so there is a neighbor. Yeah, I see that too. The GoFundMe thing. Okay, guys, let me. Thank you. I'm going to show you guys the wedding. Give me a second. Let me do this real quick. And then, or I would like to look at that. Yes. This is from very own. It's the newest cast. Can't. Who left flowers? Thank you. Awesome. Thank you guys. Linda, thank you. I appreciate you guys. And Isabel, thank you. Rotary, thank you. All right, let me do this. I appreciate you. If I can actually work my freaking email now, that would be great. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to pull this up so we can watch this. Okay. So now we're checking to see if children were sedated. I don't know. Yeah, so the brother-in-law was the one with the GoFundMe. Yeah, and he's the one with the kids. Very strange. Huh. You got yeah, guys, it's really strange. Hi Joyce, good to see you, hon. So it seems like if he had multiple gunshots and she only had one, he was yeah, that's what it seems like, Jen. I'm not understanding the money. Yeah, I just have a feeling it's all about an affair. Yeah, if it does seem like something like that, Faith. Absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, welcome in. If I didn't see you, thank you for coming in. House to the left of the Tempe's house. It's cameras on both sides of the house as well as behind the garage. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Yeah. You guys are great. Thank you. So what do you guys think about a neighbor hearing something? I wonder if one of these colleagues had come over that night, like earlier on or something, maybe. And they got into an argument. Who knows? So, all right. So it's just speculation right now that people are talking about that a neighbor heard. The taste remember. Okay. Let's show this really quick. Let me pull it up. So I want to show this video of. Okay, come on. All right, give me a second to open this real quick. This one I want to get rid of. Okay, let me get rid of that because it takes so long. 1 second, guys. I appreciate y'all for being here with us. All right, pull this. Wait a minute. Without us. Don't play without us, you guys. Oh, the music. I'm going to have to get rid of the music because YouTube is going to have a cow. All right, let me get rid of that. It's just music the whole time, right? So they had a YouTube. Oh, Monique and Spencer, January 30th, 2021, Columbus, Ohio. Okay. So this is their wedding. I just turned off the music, you guys. That's all. Because YouTube has a cow. There we go. Oh my gosh, look at that. So near New Year's Eve shot. Yeah. Yeah. The night before New Year's Eve, Renee. Absolutely. So this is their wedding video, guys. Thank you so much for sending this to me. I appreciate you. Probably had a silencer, maybe it was a pillow. Yeah, could have. How could nobody hear 6 shots? Yeah, I that's what I'm saying. Maybe he did have a silencer. Is that why they panicked with the 911 call? Because they knew the children were in there for quite a while, locked in. Could have, Jen. Absolutely. So that's them right there. That's where the pictures come from. So this is their home. Wow. And she was just a stay-at-home mom, right? She was just a stay-at-home mom. Yeah, I don't know. A laugh a day. That's weird that they have that going up. This is a YouTube video, Esley. Yeah, it's of their wedding. Hi, the only Lolo. Yeah, it is cool. Robin, I don't know why I still have not got that message for it. That's just the weirdest thing. Yeah, it doesn't even show any calls. Shows the last call I got. Huh. Yeah, that's a. So this was in 2021. People have kids may have not well be. Yeah. I want to. So where's their GoFundMe page? Let me see. I'm gonna look while you guys are watching that. Hold on. Gosh, my sinuses are just horrible today. Okay. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I don't have the sound on, guys, because the music, it's just music playing in the background there. But this is their wedding. Spencer's brother-in-law, Rob, took the video. What is this? Oh, I found some photos of them too. Okay. They look really young. What? This can't be right. Hold on. I hate these stupid fake AI posts, guys. It drives me insane. I wish the music wasn't in there. Oh, yeah. The only low, I think I do. Because my ear is like, sharp. Oh, you have bronchitis. I'm so sorry to hear that. That is the worst. You taking antibiotics or anything for it? I'm so sorry. His dad's an attorney? Wow. Look at their curtains. It's so pretty with the little lights. Again, guys, I'm so sorry that I don't have the sound on. I can't have the music on there. Oh, you're taking antibiotics? Good, Lolo. There is the nasty going around right now. Like flu and bronchitis and stuff. It's horrible. It was stated they had no intention of setting up a GoFundMe page, but people kept saying they wanted to help. Oh, well, that's understandable. Okay. For the kids. Well, I guess if people want to give something to the kids, insisting, right? Like, I would have just done like a Amazon wish list or something for the kids. Oh, I'm so sorry, the only Lolo. Can you go get garlic vitamins? I'm telling you, Andrea had, was it the flu or something a few weeks ago? And she went and got those and she was like better within like the next day. I'm not a doctor or anything, just saying that. I'm just saying the garlic, it's amazing. And you don't have to eat it, but yes, lots of crap going around. Yeah, it's a great video, Annette. Thank you. His father was a judge? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing if they wanted to give to the children. Yes, the garlic. Yes. See, look what Andrea's in here. Yeah, it is. It's a miracle. And you don't have to eat it. Just go get the vitamins. They're like $4 a bottle. Yeah, you guys go get your garlic. Trust me. If you feel like you're getting sick, take some garlic and it's like a natural antibiotic. You said it one more time? Okay, honey, let me check. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Hold on. I still didn't get anything. That's just so freaking weird. Sometimes my internet though, but I got no, I didn't get one from Justin back either. I still didn't get anything. Yeah. It might be my my service in here is really ick. So maybe that's what it is. I get emails because I'm on my Wi-Fi, but my actual phones I'll probably get them as soon as I move out of this room. Thank you though. I appreciate you trying. So this is their wedding. Let me check out. I'm gonna check some more to see if anything else. What is it about, Robin? Maybe I could just Google it up or. Yeah, I do. I'll click it on airplane mode sometimes, Esley, and that'll help. Yeah, they were a beautiful couple. Absolutely. It has to be like a scorn lover or something. Or a colleague. I just don't understand it. I'm looking to see if there's anything else in here. All right. Let's see here. Groups. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's sad. Oh, look at it. That looks real snow. I think it's work related. Whoever made the. Yeah, Jen, the one guy in the beginning of the call, didn't he call back? He sounds like the same guy that showed up at their house. I drink sliced lemons with honey, ate lots of garlic and onions and chicken broth. Yeah, there you go, Robin. That stuff is amazing. That'll do it. It'll kill any kind of bug you got. Yeah, I'm trying to look right now. Give me a second. I wonder if that's his father. Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, if it's a colleague, say they had like a surgery scheduled for a patient and he was the only one to do it, right? So I don't know if there's anything. Why is it like that? Oh, that's cool. All right, I'm going to. I don't see anything else here. Did Robin? Yeah, I think that maybe that's what it is, but it was the same guy, I think, showed up at their home. Or, I mean, called twice. Showed up at their home. Jeez. Where is it at? Hold on. Oh, here, let's read this. Brother-in-law. Let's read this real quick. I'm just going to stop this. Thank you so much for sending this to me. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's so good to see them alive. It's very sad. They looked very much in love. Let me show this to you, and then I just want to go over to the brother-in-law here. This is people that showed up by their home. Yeah, it does, Robin. Is somebody dodgy going on at the dental office? Yeah, could have been. Oh, it's a small. It won't let me blow it up. Yep. Oh, I hate when it does it. Sometimes it'll let me blow it up. That's a small picture. Lips are so chapped. Still never got the text. Oh, my phone is sucky. Yeah, I mean, he's a doctor. I mean, all right, let's go over here. And then I think I'm probably going to have to go get some dinner. I haven't had dinner. All right, I've got to feed my fat. It's hungry. Got to feed my fat, guys. All right, let's see here. Present this here. All right, so this just came out today as well. Ladies, I appreciate all of you and Miss Robin, too, for trying to send me that. I don't know what's wrong with my stinking phone. It's being a stubborn phone. Okay. So this just came out. A family member of slain Ohio dentist reacts to eerie surveillance footage showing on shadowy, goodness gracious, shadowy figure in alley. So it says the brother-in-law of a slain dentist, Spencer Tepe, is opening up about the update in their investigation. Rob Misley, Spencer Tepe's brother-in-law, is also the family member now taking care of the young children. So his name is Misley. Oh, good for you, Lolo. Good for you. Hell yeah. That is awesome. I need to said I was gonna do my little card in the beginning of the year, and then of course I'm like, I'll do it tomorrow. I gotta stop. Yeah, thank you, Robin. Thank you. The owner happened to be out of town, leaving 2 dentists available. I don't like coincidences. Yeah, and that's the thing. There is no coincidences on that. There's never coincidences. Coincidences are evidence, in my opinion. The brother-in-law of slain Ohio dentist Spencer Tepe, who was found next to his deceased wife Monique Tepe, is sharing his thoughts on newly released information by the police. The Tepes were found deceased in their Columbus, Ohio home after the police responded to a request for a welfare check on Tuesday, December 30th. The Columbus Division of Police announced at the time the couple's 2 young children were found physically unharmed in the residence. On Monday evening, Columbus police shared footage of a person of interest. Remember the hoodie guy? The person appears eerily calm as they walk, at one point briefly raising the right arm to their face with their back at a security camera. All right, so this is what the brother-in-law said, which he's talking about drunk. I do think, if it's a suspicious looking person there, Rob Misley, Spencer's brother-in-law, told News Nation. It is also very well could be somebody walking home drunk from a bar. Why are you so quick to dismiss it? I don't know. Why is he so quick to dismiss it? Oh, you'll get there, the only Lolo. You'll get there. Good job, though. It's hard. It's definitely hard. Just keep focused on it and you'll get there. I give you credit for it because I need to get on the ball, I'm telling you. But why do you think brother-in-law is discrediting this? Or I don't understand. Yeah, he does, Andrea. Thank you, Robin. Yes, guys, please hit that thumbs up for me. I'd appreciate you. Thank you very much. Okay. God forbid something happens to your family, right? And you see like what the police believe to be someone suspicious, right? Someone that could have committed the crime. And they show you the video. Are you going to be like, oh, it's just some person maybe walking home from a bar drunk, right? And usually people are going to be like, oh my gosh, this could be the person. This could absolutely be the person. Like, you're going to push more towards this has to be the suspect, not think try to discredit, in my opinion. Just my opinion. Hi, Addie Lee. Good, Addie B. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Distraction, yeah. I just think, I mean, maybe it has nothing to do with it, but just put yourself in that position, right? Like, how would you feel, right? How would you feel? How would you act if you're innocent? And I'm not saying he's not innocent. I'm just, it's kind of weird, right? Like, why would you look at the negative? Kind of like Malaya when she says, always in a mother's mind, sorrow. You know what I mean? Pain and sorrow. You want to think the worst. No, you want to, like, try to catch the freaking person, right? I mean, two different things, but you want to catch the person. If it's not him walking towards the house after a horrific crime, wouldn't he walk away from the house? Just try not to be too. It's a regular person. Why haven't they came forward? Yeah, there you go. If it's a regular person, why haven't they came forward? Absolutely. And said, yes, I was in the area. Even if you're drunk, I mean, you could still, like, where's the bar from there, right? How far is the bar if it was a drunk person? Yeah, we don't know if the guy's coming or leaving. Absolutely. We don't know. All we have is, you know. Okay, so it goes on to say, Miss Lay is who is the outlet reports is now caring for the orphan children. That is so sad just to hear that word. Added the couple were so well liked and admired by everyone, and he has no idea about any enemies that they may have. Police believe that the Tempes were unalive between the hours of 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. early morning on December 30th, which is a time frame where the person of interest was walking. So there has to be some type of, well, they know from doing the autopsy to find out when they died, right? When they died. So police know the time of death, right? So who else would be walking around the same time between the death? And then acting suspicious by hiding their hat, their hood. The GoFundMe goes with the children all the way to the bro-in-law. I'm going to look into that, Amy. Like, yeah, that's just, because with the brother-in-law's knowledge of everything now, because I'm sure that they're talking to him the most, it seems, right? Like, why would you dismiss what the police think is a suspect? Excuse me. And phone, please. So, you know what I mean? Like, why would you dismiss what the police are now thinking is a suspect? I'm just trying to think here. If he was the only person caught on the camera around at the time of death, then I don't know. This was months beforehand. Okay, hold on. It states that his wife had made a 911 call. See, oh yeah, Robin, thank you. I found that actually. I found that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I showed that earlier. Where did I show that at? Where they made the 911 call? Oh, did he do an interview on News Nation? Okay, here. I know I'm running over 2 hours, so give me 1 second. I appreciate all of you still being here with me. I went through like everything I had, and then, okay, here, let's go on News Nation, and we'll probably just end with that, you guys. We'll probably just end with that. All right, News Nation. Dude, where's it at here? Goodness gracious. Come on. My computer's going to blow up. Ohio. Okay, 10 hours ago, right? Ohio released person video interest. All right. Yeah, I showed the 911. Goodness gracious. I showed it earlier, Robin. Thank you. I appreciate you. That she made a call about a month ago. I don't remember where I showed it. It was either on Facebook or something. I know I did. I can't remember. Maybe article or something. It was one of the two. Okay. This is just 3 minutes from News Nation, you guys. Let's see. Is this the one? Let me see here. Add a stage. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Yes, the children of the couple, but it doesn't have his own kids. Yeah, guys, I'm going to have to look into that. Is this the one? Hold on. This is Ohio police release person in interest. I think I already did this one. Okay. Let me add it to. Okay, let me see here.
Left in shock this morning, working to make sense of a pair of crimes targeting beloved members of their community. In Ohio, a young couple gunned down with their 2 children.
Oh.
Young children just feet away. The shooter still at large this morning. Then in North Carolina, police say they have a suspect in custody accused of brutally murdering a school teacher. News Nation's Mills Hayes joins us live with the latest on these 2 developing investigations. Mills, just awful. Let's start in Ohio. The search is now ramping up for the gunman who killed Spencer and Monique Tepe. What do you know?
That's right, Marky. And they just released a new video. Police ramping up their search for the shooter who killed the young couple. Their 2 young children in the house when it happened. And Columbus police releasing new video showing a person of interest walking in an alley near the Tepe's home sometime between 2 and 5 in the morning when investigators could identify this person. And the couples, Spencer and Monique Tepe, were discovered with multiple gunshot wounds just after 10 in the morning after Spencer's co-workers called police when he didn't show up for work at the dentist office he worked at.
We're very, very concerned because this is very out of character. And we can't get in touch with his wife, which is probably the more concerning thing.
Their 2 young children, just 4 and 1 years old, and their family dog were found with all the emotions, disbelief, anger, and sadness, of course.
Wow.
We were just with them for Christmas and just seeing her and how much those kids loved her and how much she loved the kids. You know, it was very quickly, and it's just like we're all there because, you know, him and his wife were murdered, but we're also all expecting them to walk right through the door.
Police say that they have not recovered a firearm and say that there were no clear signs of a forced entry, Marky.
Just horrific. It makes me sick for those children too, Mills. Okay, keep us posted there. Then the other murder investigation that you're also following, this one in North Carolina. What more can you tell us about that?
Right, in Raleigh, North Carolina, friends and colleagues of local science teacher Zoe Welch are trying to make sense of her murder. But in this case, police do have a suspect in custody. 36-year-old Ryan Camacho has been charged with Welch's murder and was denied bond at his first court appearance on Monday. Camacho has a lengthy criminal history going back 20 years. He spent more than 5 years in prison, was released in July.
All right. Give me 1 second. We're going to remove this for a minute because I have one more video to show you. And then, 1 second. It should be on my history. My channel. My computer worked a little bit quicker. I'd be able to get this stuff up. I have to I put, here we go. Here we go. Thank you so much, Isabel. I appreciate you. Seriously, I appreciate you. You guys are great. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. You are awesome. All right, here we go. Let me make it larger. All right.
Rob Misla is Spencer Tepe's brother-in-law. He's married to Spencer's sister, and he's live with me now. Rob, I am so sorry that we are meeting under these circumstances. Have you learned anything new tonight about who this potential person of interest might be?
No, unfortunately, you know, I know just as much as the next person. I was told by a reporter about 10 minutes before this got posted that it was released by the police department. And, you know, when I first saw it, yeah, I do think, you know, suspicious looking person there. It also very well could be, you know, somebody walking home drunk from a bar. But it's evidence nonetheless that hasn't been released until now, and it's good that they're kind of progressing through this.
And this is right between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m., which is the window they say they believe the shootings happened. Rob, do you or your family members have any idea who might have been capable of doing this? Did your family have any enemies? Did Spencer and Monique have any enemies at all that are known?
Not that I can speak on or know of. I know that they've had this massive community around him that they were just so well liked and admired by everyone. You can see in this picture that's kind of defines them. They were always smiling, they were always laughing. So it's really just unbelievable and shocking to all of us when we found out. I still, a week later, still doesn't feel real. I can't believe I'm like here talking about this. So
I mean, it doesn't make any sense at all. What do you know about the little kids? Spencer and Mo had two little ones. I mean, I think one is 1 year old, the other one is 4. Do you have any idea what they saw, what they experienced in that home?
Yes.
We do not. I know, they have met with some people to talk. It sounds like I can't really talk on any evidence, but we've had them with us for the past couple of days. They're with some other relatives at the moment, and they were just as happy and unfortunately unaware as they ever could be. But they're in loving hands, and even more people are coming by their side to make sure that they're taken care of. But yeah, it's just heartbreaking for them.
That's huge what you just said. It sounds to me like they did not see the carnage. This isn't going to be a lifelong memory for them. Were they spared even the visuals of what happened?
Mm-hmm.
As far as I know, I don't think that they were. I don't think that they saw what happened, or at least I want to believe that with my heart. So.
Yeah, or the aftermath. How has the communication been with the police? Have they been updating you? Are they helpful? Are you as in the dark as everyone else?
Personally, I have not been communicating with police, but somebody from the family, is kind of on that role.
What?
I just think, we understand that it's a process, and these things they take time. There's a lot of pressure, obviously, but they want to get it done right. And we're grateful for them for the work that they do. It's not easy, and it's sometimes, scrutinized very heavily, but we trust their process that they're going to get this right.
I just wanted to tell our audience, Rob, that we were just looking at wedding video. And as I understand it, this was video that you, as a filmmaker, shot and produced. I mean, it's beautiful, and it's just so hard to believe that we're having this conversation, seeing the stunning work that you put together for this beautiful day of theirs. I know I speak for my audience as well when I say I hope that you can get some resolution and some justice in this, and I hope we can stay in touch on this.
Yes, thank you. We all appreciate it. And again, just thank you for the outpouring of love that we've seen. It's been just amazing for the entire family as we're trying to get through this tough time. So thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download.
Whoa. He said that he is not speaking to police. You guys? I'll put, this is the YouTube video we just watched, and it's on News Nation. So if you guys want to watch that again, go ahead and watch that. I'm definitely going to watch that. Yeah, he said he's not speaking to police, but yet he's the one with the children, him and his wife. The children had to hear something. Yeah, you would think. I mean, well, a 4-year-old, they should be able. But also they were probably sound asleep. Okay, so somebody went into their bedroom, right? Because they were found laying next to their bed. went into their bedroom, and it says laying next to their bed. So they must have got out of bed. Yeah, I think it's strange too, Isabel. He might be, absolutely. Think about that for a minute, right? So this person had to, because it says they were laying next to the bed, right? Did I hear that right? So both Spencer and his wife Monique were laying next, like not on the bed. They were laying on the floor, right? They weren't found in the bed. They were laying on the floor. So it makes me wonder if this person came in and said something first and they got out of bed. Yeah, you might be talking to the sister, because I think it's the sister's husband. I swear I thought they said that they were laying next to the bed. I'm going to look into that, because if they were laying on the floor next to the bed, that means the person had to have said something for them to get out of bed, because otherwise, why would they be on the floor? Huh. Yeah, I'm going to continue to look into this. So anything that I find out, I will let you guys know right away. I promise. I'm going to stay on this because this is interesting. Not defending him because I have no clue. He's not blood family. So, yeah, but his wife is. They have the kids. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to look into this. Now my phone's definitely not going to get any messages because I just dropped it again. I think once I hit live, I dropped the phone. I want to thank everybody that is newly subscribed to the channel today, and for your super stickers and memberships. Thank you so much. Everybody else, thank you so much for being here and watching live. I know we went over, we're almost on 3 hours. I didn't realize I've been here for 3 hours. I also want to thank you guys who sent me emails and try to send text messages, but my phone doesn't want to work today. But for those of you who send me emails and messages and stuff like that, I appreciate all of you. Yeah, mods, thank you, Jen. Thank you. Robin, all of you guys are great. Always here. Just wonderful. Love you. Wonderful community we have here. Very helpful. And this is just a sad situation. You know, I just feel for those children. I really do. They probably don't know what's going on, especially the 4-year-old. The 1-year-old, I mean, is still, you know what I mean? But the 4-year-old notices, like, where's mommy and daddy? Where's mommy and daddy? Yes, the 1-year-old notices too, but the 4-year-old is more aware of things. It's just really sad that this happened to this beautiful couple. And I pray that justice is served. Yes, the last 911 caller was inside the house. I think so. Yes, thank you all. You guys are wonderful. I am praying there's an arrest soon as well. All right, I'm going to get off here because I'm going to go feed my fat. And I know you guys are probably hungry and want to get off here too. So I appreciate you all. It was a long live. Yes, I believe so. There is a lot of security around there. A lot that we don't know yet. We will find out. Yeah, second floor. Somehow they knew the code or something. Or stole the keys, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, Justin did a great live yesterday as well. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all of you watching. You guys are great. Hi, Erica. Thank you. Thank you for being here. We will keep you updated on this case, and we'll talk to all of you soon. Have a wonderful night. Stay warm wherever you are, and we will see you back here tomorrow. Good night. Thank you.